We're going to analyse the game in a second, but first of all, just have to let me get this out, because that happened in the last minute there, and that was a crazy last couple of minutes. But get in! God, did we need that this afternoon? This place has been, I described it on the way here, how much of a pain it is to come to this place. And you know what? It wasn't the best game. We played better. West Ham were tiring towards the end. I thought we were going to miss our opportunity. Jesse Lingard comes up, top bins, last minute, thinking it's all over. And then we have the nightmare scenario. Shaw gives a free kick away. He then gives a penalty away. I'm thinking, oh, good God. Here we go. It's ruined what has been our best performance so far away from home this afternoon. And then David Moyes, thank you for being a sentimental arsehole. That's all I can say you are, mate, because bringing Noble on to rub it in, to take the penalty, and then De Gea makes his first penalty save in about 6 years, couldn't have worked out any better for us, mate. So Moyes, cheers, mate. Thanks for that one. Going into the game, like I said, there's not much to analyse through it, but similar to previous games. Chances were missed. We had them on the ropes in the second half. We didn't take advantage. Then West Ham grew back into the game. The crowd were getting up. We allowed them to get back in it. And you know what? They had some chances as well. They probably thought that they earned a draw at least in that game. And then you break it all down, it's probably right. In terms of the game itself and how it all went, it was probably worth a draw. But we created the better chances, I thought. I thought Fabianski was the busier goalkeeper, apart from the last minute. And all in all, you've got to say, if Ronaldo puts that one away, first minute of the second half, it's a different game. We were on top at that point, but then we just allowed them to get back in it, like I said. And then you're sort of worrying again, is it going to be the usual United away performance? I said it before, coming here, we've only scored 3 goals away from home this season in 3 games. Finally today we broke that duck. And like I said, it had to be Jesse off the bench to do it, because we were running out of ideas. The United fans were moaning there, why is Jesse Lingard coming on for Paul Pogba? And then Ollie's giving us the middle finger in the end there, because in the end he got it right. Lingard puts it in top bins and wins us the game. So, looking at the substitutions, yeah, at the time, they weren't right. But Jesse came up with a moment of madness. Now, you can say that, again, it's a bit of individual brilliance that won us the game. You can say there was no passages of play, no phases of play that got us to that goal. We were putting a little bit more pressure on in the last 10-15 minutes, but, again, it did take a moment of brilliance to win us the game. Not complaining. It was a fantastic goal. Lingard back at West Ham, it had to be him, didn't it? It's like everything was written today. But all in all, you've just got to be happy with the result. I said 1-0, come in here, get out of here, move on. 5 home games in a row now. Hopefully we can take advantage of that. But joint top of the league, we can't really be complaining today. We can't be complaining at all. It's a result away from home again we needed. We carried a run on. I did think at times we did get a little bit lucky with West Ham getting tired. Antonio was a miss for them, but defensively I thought he was alright. Sloppy in passing, defensive duties okay. Maguire had a bad game passing. Fred was his usual, liability in the middle. I don't think anyone can disagree with that, but all them sort of half negatives roll into insignificance with the way the game finished, and sometimes you can get carried away with a last minute winner, a last minute penalty save. Both together, it's hard not to be jubilant. We're literally 5 minutes out of the stadium, everyone's just gone now, so emotions are running high, and you've got to break it down, try and break it down as a game, but that pretty much was the highlight of the game. Ronaldo again, 4 goals in 3 games, he does what he does, and United took that one chance that they had, and that was the difference in the end. It was probably a draw game, like I said. I think in individual performances, Wan-Bissaka today was better. Not fantastic. I still thought Darlow deserved the game, especially with Champions League games coming up, but today it worked. I fully expect Darlow to come in though on Wednesday for the cup game, so we'll see then if he gets a run of games after that, because he needs to be in place for the Champions League. But looking at it, I've got to say, David De Gea, in the end, I said at the start of the season I was always a Henderson man out of the 2 of them, but pick one. I'm not going to stand here and say and make up excuses for what I said. David De Gea put me in my place today. Simple as. Thank you, Dave. First penalty save in God knows how long. What can we say? We could have done one in the final, Dave, but you know what? Today made up for it, mate. Just to see the faces on them West Ham fans as we came out there then, because they were rubbing it in, sending Mark Noble on. But today, De Gea puts me firmly in my place, and I have to say, Dave, absolutely outstanding. Like he pretty much has been all season. Unlucky with the first goal, a deflection. So really, when you look at that, West Ham were probably lucky to actually have their goal. It was a scrappy one. I just thought in the end, if there was going to be a winner, it was going to be United. I thought we deserved it slightly more. And thankfully for us, we're driving home happy and top of the league again. So all in all, De Gea's probably going to get the headlines. Man of the match. I thought Scott McTominay had an awesome game. Thought he really did. I didn't expect him to start, but he was good, industrious. Maybe playing next to Fred made him look better than what he was. Jokes, but you know what I mean. Fred is Fred, and he's still going to let us down in the long run. But today we got the result, and that is all that matters. Especially after that poor performance against Young Boys, we needed to bounce back. We bounced back with the result. Parts of the game were poor, but in the end, we did it where it needed it. You know what I mean? You cannot come away unhappy with it when you score in the last minute. Ronaldo should have scored. Maybe we should have had a penalty. I don't know. I've not looked at them closely enough. But Ronaldo was well in this game today. Just need the likes of Sancho to get some game time and get going again. Special mention to Greenwood because I thought he was good as well today. But it all comes down to the result at the end of the day. Results mask over everything. And today we beat West Ham. We needed that result there. And we move on, don't we? Next is West Ham again in the Cup. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Drop your comments in below, definitely. Rub it in my face if you have to, I don't care. David De Gea saved us today, and he rubbed it in David Moyes' face, which is even better. That's going to outshine anything for me, just to see Moyes' face after that massive cock-up. Guys, like the video as always. Get your comments in below. Let me know how you're feeling right now. Cheers, everyone.